Hello my fellow bookworms, this is David again. If you're new here, hi, welcome, and if you've been watching my videos for a while now, welcome back. Today I am going to be doing the DNF Book Tag. This was recommended to me by one of my subscribers. Her channel name is called Lady Jane Books. Lady Jane is a very good subscriber. I've been supporting her since she was like a very small booktuber, and I have been watching her videos, giving her comments and supporting her channel all the way. She does some really great content, more or less around horror, because that's the type of a genre and type of thing that she likes to read. And she is fun, quirky, and whenever I have a hard day at work and I come back home, I can just watch some Lady Jane book reviews or videos and it instantly cheers me up. So let's get down to the question, shall we? Question 1. Do I DNF? Yes, I do DNF books. For those of you who have no idea what DNF stands for or means, it basically stands for did not finish. And I only DNF books as a last resort. If I'm not interested in any of the characters or the plot points and I'm bored of it, then I do put it down and never come to it ever again or go to it ever again. But it happens really rarely, and there's only one book that I've DNF'd in 2020. Question 2. If I do DNF, does it count for the books finished for the month? No, it doesn't. It doesn't count. If I haven't finished a book, then it doesn't count to a book that I've actually finished, because I technically haven't finished the book. So no, it doesn't count towards my reading challenge or whatever I do. But as I said, it happens really rarely. Question 3. Is there a difference between DNF and just putting the book down for a little bit? Yes, I think that there is a big difference between DNFing the book and just putting it down for a little bit. For me, if I DNF a book, I will never intentionally go and read that book ever again, or if I do, it's going to be under very strict circumstances. If I ever decided to actually pick up that book ever again, and for me, and also for when I say I'm going to put a book down for a little bit, I do intentionally want to go back to that book. I've been doing this with a couple of books. For example, books I'm kind of reading on the side of my main reading routine now. They are small autobiographies, about one that's about Steven Spielberg and one about J.R.R. Tolkien. So they are books that I technically put to one side, but I do intend to pick them up and read them. So yeah, there is a difference, to me anyway. Question 4. What are some popular books that you have DNF'd? I haven't really DNF'd any popular books right now. I've only DNF'd 2 novels during my reading journey since began in 2017, and they have been, I think the first one I DNF'd was last year, and that was based on the John Carpenter's The Thing movie. I saw a free copy of it at my local train station, and I thought I'd pick it up and read it, because I liked the movie and I thought the novel would be a no-brainer for me to actually read and enjoy. It was only 200 pages long, so I thought, it's not going to take me too long to read it. I got about halfway through, about the 100-page mark, and I was just so bored of it, and I decided to put it down, and I thought, you know what, I'm not enjoying this. I'll give it to a charity shop and let someone else have a try, and maybe they'll enjoy it more. And the second book that I DNF'd, which I will put a link down in the description down below because I did a video on it, was the Candy by Luke Davis. I DNF'd this book because of personal reasons. It had subjects in the book that were kind of a sensitive subject for me at this moment, or at the moment in time that I was actually reading it, so I decided to put it down. Question 5. What are some books that you wished you DNF'd? This was a tough one. I had to go onto my Goodreads account and have a look at this. I am not including every single book I've read since I've had a Goodreads account, I was only looking at the novels that I had read this year. So the books the book that I would have actually DNF'd is The Clan of the Cave Bear, or Clan of the Cave Bear. I read this as part of my subscriber month in August, where I asked my subscribers what they wanted me to read, any recommendations they wanted me to read and review on my channel, and that was one of them. I got a physical copy of the book, or I did at the time, and because I haven't got it anymore, I gave it away. I read part of it, and then I had to listen to the rest of it on audio, and it was just like so. I wasn't enjoying it. It was like dry. I wasn't really enjoying most of the book. There were little bits and pieces that I liked here and there, fair enough, but I didn't really enjoy the whole book. So if it wasn't for that being part of my subscriber month, or a subscriber month video that I was going to do for my channel, I would have just DNF'd the book. Question 6. Have you ever reattempted to read a DNF, and was this successful? I'm going to try to reattempt to actually reread Candy by Luke Davis, as I was such a big fan of the movie. Because I'm not sure if I've said it or you were already or not, but that was recommended to me by one of my subscribers who watches my videos. His channel name is called Cinematic Addicts. He is a film-based YouTuber rather than a book-based YouTuber. And that was his favourite movie, and he said, well, there's a movie and there's a book based on it, so could you do a book versus movie type of video? And I said, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And so I read the book, and I didn't like it, but I watched the movie, and I loved the movie so much. Again, if I haven't already said this in one of my other clips, I will put a link down in the description to my review on the movie Candy down below for you. So if you're interested, you can check that out if you want to. You don't have to be. Yeah, it's up to you. But the main leads, who was played by Heath Ledger, was so good in that movie. He is the main reason why I'm even going to try to even attempt to reread that book. If the movie wasn't as good as it is, or if I didn't enjoy it as much as I did, I wouldn't even consider rereading this book. And I know that people say, "Oh, you've paid money for it. I got it on my Kindle, and you paid money for it, and it's going to be a waste of money." That isn't really anything to do with it. But I don't really mind losing money on a book that I don't like, because what's the point in keeping it if you don't already like it? Question 7. What do I do with DNF'd books? When I finish a book, I usually give it away to the charity shop. So if I've got a physical copy of a book that I DNF'd, then I will put it in a plastic bag that I have in my room, where I put all my books in that I take down to the charity shop or the thrift stores. And yeah, if I had a physical copy of a DNF book, I would just put it in the bag with all the other books and take it down to the charity shop, and someone else maybe will find some enjoyment out of it and like it more than me. If I do have it on my Kindle, then I will delete it. No matter how much money I paid for it, I will delete it if I don't like it, or if I DNF'd it. Question 8. Do you choose more or less risky titles based on your DNF policy? When I choose books to read, whether they're Stephen King books or other books, which I read 2 books at once, one Stephen King and one second book, which I call the other book. With Stephen King, I read them all in order, so I don't really have a say about what one I read. And I would never DNF a Stephen King book, no matter what it actually is. And but with my other book, when it comes to me choosing it, I just look at my pile and just say, right, I want to read these books in this month. I don't really have any rhyme or reason about how I do this. It's just books I want to read in that time frame. But it doesn't really faze me it doesn't really it doesn't really affect my decision making about what books I chose based on my DNF policy. You know, I don't know, but yeah, no, it doesn't affect. So long and short of it, no, it doesn't affect my DNF policy choosing books. And number 9, tag 5 booktubers. So I tag Slowly Read, Loveless Degrees, Bookcat with Glasses, Bookborn, and Literally Lizzie. So that has been the DNF book tag. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a really fast and quick video for me to film, and it's been enjoyable for me to actually do. And please check out Lady Jane Books channel. Again, I will put it down below. It'll be at the top of the list. And yeah, she is fantastic. She's amazing. So if you like this video, guys, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you do subscribe to my channel, please click on the little bell notification on my channel so you know whenever I upload videos. I upload videos every Monday and Friday. And yeah, I will see you when I see you guys.